What's up everybody, my name is the Holy Apple and welcome to this week's video. So, as the title's probably implying, this is the Festival of Disappointment, or Lost basically. And the reason I'm calling it Festival of Disappointment is because that is literally what it is. It is just a rinse and repeat of last year's event, so if you did actually do it last year, then congratulations, there is nothing new apart from cosmetics, so away you go. But by any chance, if you are a new player and you don't know what Festival of the Lost is, then by all means stick around because I'll be explaining how to do that. I'm actually really disappointed in Bungie. They had a huge opportunity to just blow everyone away because they managed to keep Festival of the Lost completely silent, or most of it silent. We already knew about the Gundam wing armor because we designed it, and we had some announcements earlier in the year anyway saying we were going to get it for Halloween, so we knew that was coming already. But then they decided to do this travesty instead. So the event pack, you will get a shader which looks exactly like the shaders that you can get from the Guardian games. Old Chapaloo, which is just like a Sphinx cat-ish thing, Sparrow. I'm going to be honest, if you have Always On Time, Sparrows are redundant. So even if that wasn't the case, I still don't like the design of this too much, so I wouldn't actually get it anyway. And then you have the Bobbing for Apples emote, which I'm pretty sure is going to come up on the Bright Dust store at some point in the future anyway. So really, there's just absolutely no point in buying this. Not to mention, to upgrade your festival card, it is 1,000 silver, which, again, I'm not going to do. And then when you look through the actual event tickets, like cosmetics you get the Investigative Dance, which is the only kind of emote you get. I don't like the look of it. Again, my opinion, you might do. That's entirely your call. But there is just literally nothing interesting from the event pass. Like, even the seal, being completely honest, the seal Ghostwriter, the only reason I want to get it and guild it is because I want the Reveler, which is that one. If it wasn't a pre-requirement to get the Reveler seal, then I probably would just completely skip this Halloween event because it's exactly the same as last year. There's some new cosmetic masks so I'm not interested in, really. And I'm going to be really honest, the Gundam wing armor really doesn't interest me that much. I don't think the Hunter looks particularly nice, in my opinion. Titans do look good, so they definitely get the best out of this, but I'm not a Titan main, so again, it doesn't bother me that much. But I've been yabbering on quite a bit now. I'm going to actually go through how to start the whole Halloween event because I'm going to do this on my Warlock. So first off, we are going to the tower, because as you can see, it says event active here. Go straight in, just spawn into the tower. Very interesting fact that Bungie actually lowered this count on the towers to 16 now. I'm quite surprised they're just trying to circumvent the bug at the minute. If you're not in the know, basically there's a bug in the tower where for the longest time, I think literally since Season of the Haunted now, there's just been this really weird bug in the tower where everything is just laggy, and it's definitely not to do with the player count because, as Bungie's proven, when they reduced it to 20, it's still laggy. When it was reduced to 16, which it is now, I reckon there's still going to be lag in days to come. But anyway, talking to Eva Levante, which is the event vendor for literally every seasonal event, you literally just walk up to her, you should have the quest already, just literally accept, and then there you get your first quest, gone but not forgotten, which will give you access to the Rahul mask, or the festival mask it's being called now. The only difference between these masks is literally the energy type, so just pick the energy type that you prefer to use. It will just save you a bit, I suppose, which will then bring you to this. So, you have event bounties that you can get. Literally, it's the same every seasonal mission. So, load up on the bounties. For the 2 weeklies, you'll get a lot of XP and Bright Dust, as well as a lot of candy, and then obviously the daily bounties are just going to be a lot of candy. And with this candy, you can come back to Eva Levante and buy mystery grab bags or epic mystery grab bags. But when you talk to Eva Levante again, she will give you the first Spectral page, which is going to be very important for going forward with Festival of the Lost. But before I go any further with the quest line, I will just point out a very quick way that you can get some Spectral pages if that is what you're looking for. So by far the easiest to do, that gives the most reward. If you go over to the EDZ, there is a strike down here called Lake of Shadows. Literally, just run this strike as many times as you need. This takes anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes to complete, and 90% of the people who actually do this are doing it to speed run it, so you can pretty much guarantee you're going to get a lot of clears very quickly. But the most important thing about this is it nets you 5 Spectral pages. But what do you do with the Spectral pages? I'm going to go show you now. So in the tower, there is a little event at the top called Haunted Sectors Playlist, and this is where you're going to convert all of your Spectral pages. But if you're in the tower, you can also use this here, which is just a very easy, nice way to start the missions as it is. So, this is a Haunted Lost Sector, and Schrodinger's Guardian is with me, which is quite convenient. In a nutshell, though, there is 4 different Haunted Lost Sectors, which is exactly the same as last year, adding to the frustration for me. The main objective of this Lost Sector is to go capture these zones, and the reason you want to do this is because it will summon an enemy called the Headless One, which is this guy. The whole reason you want to spawn these guys is because when you kill these, this will be the reason that you can convert your spectral pages. So as you can see on the left side of the screen, it says headless 1 slain. I think the maximum is 15, so you get 10 on the ordinary summoning like this, and then there is 5 during the boss encounter. And just like Alcid Bungie, they still have not reduced this cooldown timer, which is an issue that's been there since last year as well. I have no idea why they do this. So you can run out of time eventually, and then you get like 40-50 seconds depending on the lost sector, and you're just sat here doing nothing. So I don't understand why Bungie leaves this in. But when that timer is finally finished, it will spawn in a special enemy, and the special enemy for this haunted lost sector is this guy, an Elixni, who is called Demix the Forgotten. So yeah, objective, just literally kill him. But as you try to kill him and he drops down his bars, there will be zones that you can step in, and these will spawn more headless ones to make your pages again. But it's also part of the boss as well, because when you kill these headless ones now, they will drop these little orbs, which we will get in a second. There they are. Sorry, pumpkin chargers, my bad. And with these pumpkin chargers, you can just yeet them at the boss, and it will take down his shield slowly. Obviously, when his shield down, carry on with DPS, and then down to the next bar. Now, unfortunately, we did miss one, but we had 14 from that. And look on the right, I have manifested pages, so they finally fixed that bug. Thank God for that, because that would have been embarrassing otherwise. And with these manifested pages, you can actually turn them into this little pedestal thing, which is the Book of the Forgotten. And basically, this is a weird book series that Bungie released. It's called Tales of the Forgotten. You can unlock all of Volume 1, I believe. Like, this is from last year, so I imagine if you're starting this year, you probably have 2 pages that you can complete. But apparently after you've done that quest step, you now actually have challenges that you can now just unlock. And, oh, so they've actually done it differently this year. So in the last year, basically what they did was they made it available so you unlocked everything for Candy. Now it seems like you're actually unlocking them via doing triumphs on the event pass. That is literally Festival of the Lost in a nutshell. It's not anything spectacular, it is just another seasonal event. But like I normally say, let me know what your thoughts and opinions are down in the comments below. I will be very interested to hear what you have to say. But I suppose I should grind out the seal because it's not going to do itself, unfortunately. I would love it if it did. So thank you everybody for watching the video, and I shall see you all in the next one.